when it comes to relationships, men have standards and women have standards. We all have the ideal person we want to date, or at least we know the features that we need that person to be, for us to find them attractive. And it's kind of strange that you can be with a woman now, you can walk up to a lady and tell her that, oh, I would like to date you and stuff, and she can tell you that, man, I don't date people who are dark skinned. A lady has told me that before. I don't date people who are dark skinned. And I'm like, okay, well, no problem. One has even told me, oh, I date a guy that is 6'2", 6'3". That's the type I date. And I'm like, cool. Because everybody has their own standards. But what I find very interesting is that a lot of these ladies, nothing pissed them off, more than hearing a man state the kind of woman he wants and maintaining that standard and saying, this is the kind of woman I want. When a young man says, oh, I don't want a light-skinned woman, I want a dark-skinned woman, that lady, if she's not that color, she tends to pick offense. A lot of them will pick offense to it. Or when a man will say, see, I don't want you are a skinny girl, I don't like skinny girls, I like thick girls. A lot of women pick offense to that and they start saying, oh, you're body shaming me, or oh, you don't like your mother, that's why you are making this kind of comment. Or the one that really gets the fire going is when you say, I don't want to date a single mom, I want to date a single lady. And it's like, oh, why don't you want to date a single mom? What do you have against single mom? Oh, you're looking down on single mom. It's nothing about looking down on anybody. It's just the fact that women have their standards and women have our own standards. So I think a lot of these women should stop making us feel guilty or gaslighting us, making us feel that, oh, it's wrong for us to have standards, that we have to accept whatever they are offering us as what we desire. We shouldn't have standards. There's nothing wrong with a man having standards. It's important you should have standards so that the ones you don't want, you can keep them moving so they can go to other people while you maintain what you want. So I heard Kafi complain about how a man say he doesn't want a single mother. Yeah, some men are not into that. And that's just a fact of life. Just as some women are not into short guys.